What's up guys, this is Robert O'Connor doing the music video commentary for my new single, Been and Gone. The video was shot and directed by the brilliant creative team that is Julio and Dario. I first met Julio many years ago when he was a guitarist in my live band for my first album Distance back in 2008. Back then we shot lots of footage of me for a proposed YouTube reality series, and I remember Julio always being ahead of the curve technologically and creatively, so he was a natural choice when it came to choosing a director for this. Dario is the most chill Italian guy you could meet, and he was really easy to shoot with on the day. The video was mostly outdoors in East Wall, inner city Dublin, but I think looking at the finished product, especially these opening scenes, you wouldn't really know which city we were in. As an independent artist with a limited budget, finding locations is always a challenge, and adding COVID restrictions into the mix, it becomes close to impossible. When Julio suggested an outdoor shoot, I was apprehensive because I like that with indoor locations you have more control with lighting and with effects, but he knew what he was doing and I think it turned out really nice. I especially like those side profile opener shots in the first verse, and I love the corridor scenes too, which actually were my idea. We had to walk through the building to get to the outdoor location where you see the railings, which is looking onto a railway line, and I love the idea of using that corridor space. I think sometimes with wide open spaces you don't have anything to play with, whereas in a more confined space like this corridor, you can work the room a bit. Of course, I had to give it that 90s handography reference for extra dramatic effect. Like I always say, I do write the songs myself, but I don't want to look like a singer-songwriter. You won't find me wearing skinny jeans and Converse anytime soon. I'm actually wearing the entire promo budget for this single in the video. I always believe you should dress for the job you want, and no, I don't want to be a mafia boss, but it felt good to put on a faux fur coat and a ton of jewellery for this shoot. The grey colour palette is a lot darker than the last few videos where I've been bright orange or purple. It's a contrast from what I think in some ways feels like quite a summery song, but I guess it was recorded in July after all. We shot this video super early on a Sunday morning while town was still quiet, and there was some gorgeous winter sun that you can see particularly in these scenes right here. But Julio was adamant that I wouldn't wear sunglasses as he wanted that connection between my eyes and the camera. This section for the bridge was awkward as hell to shoot because I was standing under a railway bridge that was completely full of pigeons, and they were not happy at all with us for invading their space. It didn't help that Julio wanted me to look sideways the entire time when the temptation was to look up and make sure nobody was taking a bathroom break. Luckily I got out unscathed, and more importantly my coat got out unscathed. I really do like these corridor scenes. There was 3 really sharp fluorescent lights along that wall, and my main concern was that it would wash me out completely, but surprisingly it's pretty cool. The corridor is the scene also for the 4 shots that you will see as the single cover, which you've seen already, and the 3 remix covers that you'll see over the next couple of weeks. A lack of consistency really throws me off centre, so this pleased me more than you can imagine. This is basically the single cover right here actually, the side profile. I like this almost confrontational final scene. Looking dead in the eye of the camera, I imagined I was talking directly to the person I wrote the song about. I think the walk away at the end sort of suggests that I'm not going to act on these feelings, but it also kind of leaves it open, so let's just say stay tuned. Be sure to check out the full video on my YouTube channel and let me know what you think in the comments.